Okay, once you take it out of the box, all you have to do is just basically just plug it in. So you're just going to attach this antenna on it. You're going to plug in the power. If you have access to an Ethernet cable, that's where you would plug it in. But even just to sync it, you can do it via Bluetooth, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to plug it in, and we're going to see it probably takes, I don't know, 30 seconds before you're going to see a blue light over here. I can hold the button and then hopefully the blue light. Now you're going to see it flicker, and it's going to like beat rapidly, and that's not going to sync. You're going to have to wait, and then you're going to have to sync it, and I'm going to show you in just a second. So see how it's just still powering up. It does take a few minutes, or at least a minute. I'm just going to hit the button again, like for 5-10 seconds. And we'll wait. So I want to do this in real time so you can see how long it takes and how long it's going to take to actually sync this thing, or at least get it so it's running. That's our first step when we're doing this. So let's see, is that plugged in? Yes, it is plugged in. We'll hold down the button again. And now you can see how it's flashing. Okay, now that's a slow flash, and that's good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go to my Helium app. And I'm going to show you on here, it says Helium. Okay, and then it says we're going to want to add a new hotspot. So right up here, you have a plus button. Okay, and then I'm going to go down to where it says SenseCap, and I'm going to go skip for now. I understand, and I'm going to keep going, powered up, and I'm going to go scan for my hotspot. As long as that's still flashing blue, it should recognize it. So now it's scanning for it, and it just found it. So it's going to connect to the SenseCap. That's important. Okay. Then you have to choose how it's connected. So in this case, it is connected via Wi-Fi. Okay, and it says it already has an owner because it came from China. Right now, that's what it's doing. Until we can change the address, it's always going to say that. Don't worry about that. That's not a big deal. Right here is where it says use Ethernet instead. Okay, and this is Dazzling Marigold Blackbird. So I'm going to come back to that in just a few minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to go on the Helium Track app. Okay, and that's kind of important. And I'm going to go over here to this button that says Plan Hotspot. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go up here to Hub Plan and go Planned Hotspots. And right now, you can see all the people that are in the network. But I want to go over here to Active. Okay, and right now, you can see that what is this? This is Dazzling Marigold Blackbird, which isn't even on my list. All right, but I do have 4 of them that are up, and you can see that one's earning. Now what you should see, and we could do this, and I'll have to show you in a little while, is I'm going to get over here, and it's going to say syncing right here. And if you want to find out how far along it is, you push that button, and it tells you how many blocks it is away from finishing. And it looks like I've tried to sync them myself and then give them to other people, but as soon as I unplug it, it seems like it goes backwards and it's losing blocks from the blockchain, which it has to catch up to. So it may have to resync. And what you want to do is you can view on Helium Explorer. That's the other one, and then you can see exactly how it is. Now this one says offline, and we just saw that it's not offline. So there is some issues with some of these different websites. Okay, as long as you're seeing syncing, it's probably still actually functional. Okay, I'm going to try to do this as best I can by holding it. All right, this is the main page on Helium Track, and you can kind of see your situation. And this is exactly where I'm located, and I can actually click on any of these dots and find out that's a reserved hotspot. If I want to find out what anybody's earning near me, I just click on one of the green ones, and it will show me their data. And eventually, once you're synced, then you can see your data. Now, within the last 24 hours, they've made 0.31, and over the last 7 days, they have, and they are online and they are synced. Okay, so that's just one of them that's near me. So that's how you can read this map right here. You just push on the buttons. Okay, so let's go to the next thing, and we're going to look at this, and that's the network map. That's what I'm on. See, it's going to be refreshing. The next thing I'm going to look at is planned hotspots. Now, those are people that I've sent and I've had assessments for. Some of you are on the list, and you know that. And then here's my active ones. Now, some of them I've changed the address, and you have to pay $25 in order to do so. And you do see some addresses that are here, and you see the ones that are now online. And we still didn't see, well, I'm going to refresh this app and see if I can't get the one that I just put on there. Okay, so it's not coming up in here, and I need to show all the entries. Let's go 50 entries. Let's see if we can get it to register. All right, no, because what I'm going to have to do is now back out because that thing was not validated before. I'm going to show you how to do that one more time using helium.com. So let's do that together. We're going to go to helium.com. Okay. We're going to open it up, obviously. When it does come up, I want to make sure that thing's online, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go down to the SenseCap. What is it? I'm doing this sideways, so it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, and it should come up with SenseCap right there. All right, and this is sideways, I know. I'm going to understand, skip for now, scan for my hotspot. Now, I'm going to need to probably go a little bit closer, but let's see if it actually can find it. And it says no hotspots found. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go push the button one more time, hold it down for 5 seconds in order to get it back up. So I'm going to move along forward, and then it will come up, and we will do that back at the end. But I want to go back to this site, and this is where you can see what's online and what's not online. And so I have some people that definitely need to try to reactivate and do exactly what I just said. So when we go to mining assessments, and that's how you're going to send out to other people. So that's your planned hotspots and mining assessments. So in order to have mining assessments, and you get 10 free ones, and you do need to send them out. These are the people that I've sent them out to. So all I have to do in order to get somebody new and to find out whether they qualify is go to planned hotspots. Okay, and there's active, and now we have, see how we have 9 active now, and one of them just jumped up, and now I have 5. And Dazzling Marigold is now, see, it took a little while, but we do see that it is online right now, so it is syncing. I knew that it would do that. All right, so let's go back to planned hotspots, and let's go back to our network map. And do you see where it says plan hotspot right here? That is where you're going to type in the name and addresses. I just put usually their first name right here. Okay, right here. And then we put in their address right here, and you can search for it, and it'll show it. Their first name, last name, their email address, and their phone number. Hit the agreement and hit planned hotspot. It will come up as either red, that there's somebody already there inside their grid, meaning, let's say they're in the grid already, or it'll come up as green. If it's green, you can send them the report, and they are eligible to get a free hotspot miner as well. And if you've done that, you got to make sure that you actually sign up for that. Otherwise, you won't be able to get one, and you won't escalate as far as your money that you're making. Now, that was all of this. Let's go to my business. You have your earnings overview and your active hotspots, and it goes my network again. And then I also have my back office, which I kind of showed you, and the commissions back office. That's where the e-wallet was. And then if you want to link to iHub on Facebook. You have support center where you have all videos and training videos in case you're curious about different things. And you are welcome to join the live Zoom webinars. And they tell you when they are right there. Then we have news and updates. All right, there's my account, there's my profile, and you don't necessarily need to upgrade to Pro. But that should give you a pretty good idea. Now, it says invite others to using your affiliate sign up. That's what I can click, and I can copy and paste it. Select all, copy it, and then paste it and send it to people that I want to be in my network. Okay, and then they just fill out the same thing. So hopefully this helps you out with at least getting started.